My name is Fermín Núñez. Today we're at Tacos Tony, Ciudad de Mexico. They are super well known for their suadero, the taco that you want to eat right after you've been drinking to soak up all that alcohol. They also do it in a trozo, which is a really big chunk of suadero, which is super great after you've been drinking. Maybe not so much when you haven't been drinking, but I definitely did that today. I don't know if I'll do that again sober. We are going to be trying some of their suadero tacos, which we will then be trying to recreate at home. ¿Cuál es la que pica? Way to make it work and find another route. Fuga. All right, so suadero. Mexico City, Tony, they usually do more of a stomach of the cow. Here we're using brisket because it's more readily available in the States. We cut up the brisket into 4 chunks because when you cook it, everything's gonna get chopped up. First step is just, we're gonna go ahead and salt it. You're gonna be salting it very heavily because we're curing it from the outside in. And after we salt it, I like to let this rest at room temperature for like 30 minutes. If you're gonna do more than that, 2 to 4 hours in the fridge. It'll even help it tenderize as well. And then one thing that I've actually never done before that I learned from Tacos Tony, that they throw in a little bit of lime in the choricera to cook the suadero. Ahora sí, ¿me explicas más o menos cómo funciona aquí lo en la choricera?
Cuando recién abrimos, se tiene que montar suadero.
¿A qué horas empezaron?
A las 7 de la mañana. Primero se le echa el aceite.
Ok.
Luego
aceite,
la carne.
nada de manteca.
Nada de manteca.
Ok.
Ajá.
¿Unas cumbias?
La carne, unas cumbias
bien marcadas.
Para empezar el día.
A huevo.
Sí. Ponemos una cama de carne.
Ok.
Y luego le ponemos la sal,
okay.
La carne y jugo de limón.
¿Limón?
Limón.
Madre, ya me estás pasando todos los secretos. El patrón se va a enojar.
Sí, no.
So we're gonna see if it makes a difference or not. I don't know that it will, but I'm down to try it. So now that our brisket is salted, we're gonna let it rest for a little bit. We're gonna take some lard and just melt it in a pot. We're just gonna go ahead and start putting the meat in the cold pan with the fat, and then we're gonna bring it up to temperature. If you didn't have manteca, you could totally use beef tallow, or you could also use oil. And that's about where we want it to be, where the fat, in this case lard, is just barely covering the brisket. We're gonna take it to the stove and just let it go to a light bubble. I call it a jacuzzi of meat sweats. And we're gonna take it to this burner, because that burner. We're just gonna start it on medium-low heat. That'll take about 2.5 hours, 3 hours until the brisket is tender. But you should start checking it around the 2-hour mark and then every 30 minutes after that. If you don't wanna be tied to the stove, another trick you can do is bring this to a simmer, cover it, and then put it in the oven at 180 degrees for about 4.5 hours. Pull it out and you'll have a very similar process. While that is actually cooking, we're gonna make a salsa verde cruda. This one is just a little bit of onion. I'm just gonna start kind of eyeballing everything in there. Lots of tomatillos, 1 jalapeno, cilantro, and epazote if it's easy for you to source. There we go. We're just gonna add a little bit of lime juice, and definitely some salt. Ooh, that's good. There we go. Salsa cruda for suadero. ¿A ti cuál es tu favorito?
Mi favorito es suadero picado.
Va. So we went with the suadero in the oven route. Smells super meaty, which I'm not mad about. Start heating up some tortillas. Something that you see in taquerias. The taquero has a choricera, dip the tortillas on the outside, and then they put them on top, and that's how they heat them up. We don't have that, but we have a plancha, so we're gonna dip a little bit of the corner of the tortillas in there, and then we're gonna warm them up.
Ya el último, pues ya una media hora le das la vuelta y ya va chingando.
¿Le das la vuelta con el desarmador?
Ajá, con
si es con
picador.
Si es con contenedor no funciona, tiene que ser el desarmador.
Sí.
¿Le puedes enseñar el desarmador a la cámara? Ok, si es un tenedor no funciona. No, con desarmador, ok. Si no, no va a quedar igual.
Sí, claro que sí.
Va. So now we have our suadero. You can start chopping. Try to incorporate these super fatty pieces. Congratulations, you are now a taquero. Get yourself a tortilla, slap it on the meat, and then top it however you like. I usually like to eat suaderos with a little bit of cucumber and radishes to cut through all that fat. I think this is the closest you can get to getting it like the taqueria.